Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we come back to the ship, because the people are around here, our people, and there's also a new person over here that we need to talk to, because he's a thief, and we kind of need a thief in our team. Sort of. Somebody that can...
What? What is it? Quit eyeballing me.
Beadul.
I'm sorry, Beadul. I ought to have gone in after you.
Oh.
What for? You jealous of my limp?
Huh. Good. Hi. Hey, Rum-Dum Rigere. Oh, did he not? Was he called like that? I think he was.
Agrasima Casita for taking me on.
Hey, Eld.
Any luck, Captain?
Not yet. Not yet. So we didn't need to come over here. Good. I don't think we have crew managing capabilities before we have the ship ready, which is totally fine by me, because I really don't want to start spending all the resources that I've stolen. Basically, a lot of the stuff I have is basically stolen stuff, but that's okay. Let's see. So we need to go. Can't go over there. Need to go through here. Yeah, we see all of this up here. -2 daily wages. What? Oh. So we hired him. And that was 2 monies per day. That's nothing. Oh. Okay, I haven't looked at this screen. This is awesome. Wait a minute, we got upgrades for all of this stuff? I mean, because you can't remove those actually. I thought we could. And we got cannons. Oh, ship's carpenter. What? No, shut up, go away. I didn't even do anything. I basically did this. Let's do this. But then again, I can sort of steer my ship. And that's Rigere over here. He's a seasoned deckhand. He has 10 experience as a sailor. He has a bunch of job traits, including it being deckhand, navigator, boatswain, surgeon, cannoneer. So he's pretty good at that. I don't really know what that is up there for. The Watcher of Deerwood. It's my colors right there. How do I do anything? I mean, these don't go in there. Or maybe they do. Maybe it's down here. No, those are people. And there's resting crew. And these are deckhands. Okay. Good stuff. Moving on. Old battleground. Let's go over there. And a Wakura Pass. We need to fight there. First, we'll go to the old battleground. It's gonna be probably another another place for us to search. You come upon the site of an ancient battle. A ratty standard snaps in the breeze. Its color bleached by the sun. You take some time to explore and find some spark crackers. It's good. And find a bottle of unused scrolls with a scroll of fan blades. That's nice. And find nothing. Can I search more? Yeah. Oh. Scroll of Thrust of Tattered Veils. Another scroll of Fan of Fire Flames. And there's nothing left of any value. So that was how that is done. Interesting. So basically, if it's still there, it means that it still has stuff. So it's all a matter of whether or not you want to spend the time doing that. A solitary rice farm. It looks bountiful enough to welcome trade. Well, that's a good thing. Oh, it's a trader. It has rice and a few other things. And if I want to buy these things, they're pretty expensive, all things considered. But I can also retrain my people. And I can sell things over here. What is that? Quill leaf. Fine spears. Let's look at this. So we got one of that. These are all different things. It's a sword. It's a great sword. So keep one weapon each. And we got the clothing. That basically doesn't matter for much. I wonder if I get better prices here. Okay. Valiant clothing. Doesn't stack for some reason. Valiant frock coat. Very nice looking. And then we have the other armor. of simple clothing. And actually, I'm gonna keep... Is that more expensive? Yeah, there's some stuff that is more expensive, like this robe, for example. Nice. Interesting. Huh. I'm gonna keep some clothing. Let's trade. Thank you very much. Let's go in inventory over here. And I'm gonna keep some clothing over here because... Oh, I have clothing myself. A Principe leather armor, but that does a little bit slowness over there. And then you have that. And you're a priestess, but your armor is really heavy. 35? His is 35 as well. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Vestments have gone. Yeah, you can keep those. It's good. I don't understand much. Oh, that's a sort. Oh! Sort by type. It's no sorting. It's sorted by sell value. Sorted by enchantment value. Time acquired. Yeah, there's no sorting by type now, but still pretty good. So that's a trader over there. Cool. Oh, we have footsteps. We know where the giant went to. That's quite a stride over there. What is the length, the time it takes for us to get from one footprint to the other one over there? So it's currently... Does it tell me the time? It does. Or does not. It's sort of 1 hour of walking, basically. Let's go into the pass and see what manner of terrible things is going to happen. The trail before you seems thoroughly disturbed by erratic tracks. The sparse blends to the immediate sides of the path, roughly mangled. A struggle may have occurred here, or it might have been just, I don't know, so the giant who stepped on. I'm going to search the area. And that's going to be there. The dare makes sense of the chaos within moments. No blood spatter suggests it was not a fight, and your compatriot easily identifies the clawed prints of Zorips. The tracks seem recent. A dry and ropey vine has been pulled taut across the path and inexpertly covered in dirt. Beyond a group of road figures cringe and cower at the nearby river's bend. Each is frozen in place, ashen and gray, like statues crafted of soot. Ooh. Huh. I'm gonna disarm the trap. We can't do that, though. Oh, I could press escape there. Circumvent the trap. You leave the well-traveled path and pick your way through the wilderness, eyes searching ahead of you for additional traps. You hear a series of quiet... Those are Zorips. You hear a series of quiet chirps and growls ahead and make out the movement of small forms through the undergrowth. I'm gonna sneak to closer to observe. That's them. You creep closer, parting the grass for a better view. A handful of Zorips hiss and snap at one another, shaking their spears in their scaled fists. They stand over the apparent source of their argument, a small pile of loot, likely stolen from other travelers. I could scatter them with magic, but these guys, they're really mean. They like dragons, and they attack me, and they're mean. And you see that skull over there? Yeah. I'm gonna ambush and attack. You creep forward, drawing your weapon. Let's do this. Let's do this. I suppose we do have 2 spellcasters, so maybe, well, I guess Shoti is not very much a spellcaster. I need to press tab to see these guys. Okay. To see what they're doing. Oh, maybe I can just... No, there it is. Okay. So how do I do this? First off, I can't chant. I am chanting already. Okay. How big is the map? Not too big. We are in the middle of the weeds over here. We can't go through here, so we have 2 passages. So I'm gonna want to have a dare just over there. I don't think the weeds actually matter for anything, but I'm gonna have a dare just over there. And I'm also gonna bring Selanumbra up here.
Darkness.
Ooh.
One ready.
Okay, so what I want to do with you is I think... Oh, that's a dare.
Reaping.
What? I have this all turned around. Sorry.
Certainly.
Oh, it's so much better. Oh. It's so much better how you can get through... Oh, positioning is going to be so much easier in this game. So let's see. I can cast... I still haven't sung anything, but I can cast Dancing Bolts and Sunbeam. The problem with this, of course... Oh, is that I don't have visual. Oh no, don't go away. I wanna smash you. Let's do this. That's not good. Killed one Zorip. Okay, that's great. AI is gonna take care of a lot of the attacks. But I would need to stop the sneaking. You are using that, so you can't attack from here. So you're singing already, right? Yeah, that's the thing. That's the song right there. Okay. So we're gonna attack from here. There is being moved forward. There's that. I'm gonna get there out. This guy's nearly dead, so I'm gonna need to deal with that Zorip. We need to watch our back over here. So everything seems to be in order. Penumbra is apparently not attacking. Can you not? Oh, there it is. And this guy's going for Penumbra. That's bad. Can you knock him down? Actually engage. Why? Yeah, engage that because this is a lot of enemies over here. And actually engaging. What? Oh, I don't have the shield. I can't use the wall thing. Yeah, I need a shield. Okay, so these guys are coming. I can cast this when they come. Can you please? Oh, you don't have the right weapon. Yeah, this is going well. This is going well. So I can move in and do this. And hopefully this guy is going to come towards me. And he is. I'm taking damage, but that's fine. So did you knock that guy down? I think you did. Let's see what I can do here. I have slash damage on the target. Blessed Harvest. That's not... What? That is incredibly powerful.
Lava.
Penumbra just finished their ability. That's a kill. No, that's a stunned. But she's coming now. Shoti has just finished their ability. And let's get healing. Yeah, that guy just got killed. Okay, that's pretty good. Shoti finished their ability as well. I can get the blessing in here. And you can do this right there and kill. And you can just attack. And yeah. Very powerful against these little guys. Mm-hmm. And we are okay to go. There it is. I don't know what that last sound was. Insightful. Oh, we lost Insightful. Okay. So we have some shields. Those are medium shields. Some pyrite over here, also known as Gilded Folly. Mm-hmm.
I'd be glad to.
Okay. Pyrite is very cool looking. I've had a little bit of a geode of pyrite. I don't know what happened to it. I suppose I lost it or something. And it did not look like gold to me for some reason. I mean, I guess we could look at the inventory over here. Yeah, it did look like that, but it wasn't as gilded. Like, it wasn't quite that gilded. For me, pyrite, the defining aspect of pyrite is that it's all, you know, squarish, and that's really, really cool. I really appreciate that. So, nothing secret over here. Just a few Zorips. Very easy to deal with. Specifically now that we don't have... Oh, I just picked that up and I didn't even know. Especially now...
Keeping an eye out.
That, okay. That we don't have per rest abilities. That changes the game completely. I was still pretty okay with using per rest abilities in the first game because I rested just so much and at any point in the Twitch playthrough, not so much in the Let's Play. It's very easy to be very conservative regarding 19 ale. I didn't even know who I took that from, but whatever. And we now have the Ingwithan dig site over here. So the Ingwithans were also here. How big was the Ingwithan civilization? Kind of amazing, isn't it? Save the game. Let's go in here. I can just click there, right? Yeah. It sends me a little bit like below and to the left, but it's okay. What are we gonna have? Well, a bunch of experience for one, and I have indeed reached the Ingwithan dig site. And I need to search the Within Ruins. Okay, thank you. Don't need to sneak, it's just force of habit now. Sneak for detecting things. Oh. Oh, what we got were the statues. So these guys, that's really interesting that the statues are still around. Because they're so easy to, you know, destroy. So these, no, not statues actually, they're people. Yeah, I just didn't...
Watch your weight.
What? Shoti bends double, hands resting briefly on her knees before she wipes sweat from her brow, huffing to catch her breath. She glances up to you with a bright smile.
If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to perform a last rite for these poorly departed souls.
Oh, yeah. Then she reaches for the lantern on her hip.
Please, Watcher. Without my guidance, they might have a hard time finding the light.
So, I think what these people are the Ingwithans who transformed themselves into gods, basically, as far as I can understand now with the knowledge that this game has given me. So we see some of these statues, a lot of these statues actually, in Ingwithan Ruins in the first game, but not outside. And even inside, even in Ingwithan Ruins that have been looted, not thoroughly, a lot of them have, but not thoroughly. Even then, the statues are still there, so yeah, these are basically the Ingwithans, and their souls are now part of the gods that they have created, which is a little bit weird, but whatever. So the right here doesn't really matter. It's just and that's also the problem of here, the people who, I don't know if they all decided to become gods or not. I get the impression that they didn't. And of course, in the first game, there's also other statues that are not the ones that were made into gods, that are just the ones that were robbed of their, well, not robbed, but I guess some of them might have been doing it willingly, but they did it on purpose to give to Wurika, so she would give their souls to Wurika, so she would be, you know, more powerful or something. There are no departed souls here. That's true. That's true. Oh, wait a minute. Is that what she's saying? I'll spare a minute. I'll perform the last rites for these poorly departed souls. Yeah. So she might not be talking about the bodies here. She might be talking about the souls. They are not here. They are a part of the gods. Yeah, I'm gonna say that there are no departed souls here.
What do you mean? Just look at all these corpses.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. These are not... Oh, crap. So these are not Ingwithans. Crap. This is much worse than I thought. This is much worse than I thought. These souls had these people had their souls sucked out by Elthus. Their corpses are just empty husks.
That why they're so ashy?
Yeah. It's basically consistent with the Ingwithan systems, basically. Yeah, Elthus caused a Biwick when he passed through. A Biwick is... he doesn't say what it is. Interesting. It's a soul wind, sort of a soul wind that... it's exactly the same thing we got in the first game. But it's basically something that is supposed to take your souls with the wind. We see other things like it, but yeah. It's also a weird pronunciation. I don't know why it's like that, but it is how it's pronounced in the first game.
So it's not just symbolism in my dreams. I saw my god walking through storms. Didn't know he created them. While I do thank you for shielding my pride, Watcher, I figure it's better to be safe than sorry. So if you don't mind, I'll just do a calling real quick.
Sure. Well, I don't mind. That's what I would say. I'll allow it. Sounds a little bit... just you do whatever.
Mighty kind of you.
She grins happily. With 2 intense strides forward, she unsheathes her sickle and lantern, fluidly swinging each in a series of well-practiced movements. She's basically the Grim Reaper, that's what she is. Chanting, whirling, weapons slicing the air, Shoti's voice lilts and falls in an invocation, a summons to any departed lingering in the area.
This here's a final call for all souls.
All aboard.
Last stop for the lost. Gather round now, I'll cut you loose and haul you into the light.
Swinging the lantern faster and faster, Shoti plants her thighs wide and then thrusts her arms up high over her head. Oh, she turned off the light for a little moment there and didn't really know what to think of that. The lantern rattles in her grip, and the light from within flares brightly bright. Blindingly bright, sorry. In the silence of her held breath, it almost seems like a soul should sift up from within one of these corpses, quivering in the air before siphoning into the lantern's fading brilliance. But the ashen bodies are bereft of souls. So in the end, Shoti's light fades without acquiring anything. Why would I lie? Well, I guess, you know, options are always good. But I can't really... Am I being mischievous? That's more my question, is why would I do that? Not so much why is it there, the option. But why would I do that sort of... Is it to be mischievous? I'm gonna say no good.
Well, I had to try.
Her triumphant smile ebbs from her face, leaving her expression as drab as the mud smudged on her cheek.
It's my honored duty to reap and shepherd departed souls during their journey to being reborn. With Aethys dead, me and the other Reapers gotta gather as many souls as we can. We'll keep him safe until Gon returns to Hell and can take him into his divine embrace.
Is that the first time I hear the word Reaper, or did I say that she's the Grim Reaper? Like out of... Did she refer to herself as a Reaper before? Because that would make my realization, admittedly a late realization, but still a realization, unbidden realization, at least I hope so. It would make my realization a little bit, you know, hollow, because... Anyway, I hope that's the first time she says that. I'm gonna rub the dirt from her cheek, yeah, because it's there. A blush spreads hot beneath your thumb. Oh, okay. I thought, what's going on with my thumb? No, it's her face. And Jody glances away, no longer able to meet your gaze, but her lips curve into a pleased smile.
I'm keeping lost souls. And here.
And she taps the metal frame. Yeah, change the subject. Well, I guess... I'm saying change the subject from me removing the smudge. She taps the metal frame of the lantern.
And that's all I care to say for now. Let's go.
Yep. Let's do this thing. Okay, so she's probably just very emotional. She is impassioned, though. Didn't we see that? Because she was, you know, very forthcoming with the deer. Maybe she doesn't have any crush on the deer or anything. That did seem a little bit weird, though, didn't it? So that she sees him for the first time and she's like, oh, that mustache is the best. And the mustache over here is a little bit better than the one that shows up when we talk to them. Hey there.
I got time.
Yeah, let's get moving. It's good that that is not a simple... That's a redrawn, actually. It's not a simple... It's not a simple filter applied to the picture. Although it might look like it is, but the proportions are different. So it's a redrawing. So this is an Ingwithan ruin. Oh, if the Glenfathans knew. Well, actually, the Ingwithans did ask the... or the builders, as the Glenfathans say. I'm getting money from these things. Nice. Oh, we have a warthog over there. At least I think that's what it is. Hey.
Watch out.
I know. It's the bar. Oh, we're in combat. Okay, that's good. Let's see what I can do here. Let's try this one over here. Absolute destruction. My god, can you imagine hunting boars and then you just are left with a bucket full of blood? That was absolute destruction. Oh, that's up there. Okay. Let's go this way. And there's the young panther in there. What exactly went on? It's important to know that the animals also have souls. It's important to remind you, I guess, or tell you. But maybe the developers decided that that wasn't a good enough thing. Well, I know that's the case because there is a very important... I can't do anything with those.
I'm here. Ooh, that hit true.
It did. But I'm not really sure what it is doing. Oh.
Happily.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
That's interesting.
That's for my friends.
I think they should have programmed a kick, as you have in Diablo or something like that.
That's for my friends.
Not Diablo 3 though. I don't think in Diablo 3 you have a specific animation for breaking barrels, but in Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 you do, and that's pretty cool. I like it. But more things for us to get stuff out of. That's always good. And this is an arena. I wonder what it is. What it is supposed to be. It does look very much like... I don't know. I don't know what that's meant to symbolize or represent. It looks very much like sort of a theater. It's a huge place. Not in Gwithan. Not in looks. But then, but this is a wall dig site. Did they dig this wall thing up? Because that's a lot of work. I'm not sure if the guys at Obsidian... Anyway, the level designers at Obsidian know how much work goes into an excavation of this size. So I would say that this stuff was all already visible. So maybe that's why you don't find much copper in Adra, and sort of because it eventually all gets taken. We got a scroll note over here. Fairies, take this coin out to the Wana village to see if you can round up anyone willing to do a week's digging for pay. Try to the low caste types first, the Roparo. Thank you for telling me though that because that's important. They're used to hard work and they don't ask for more than their share. Well, if you give them their share, I suppose that's not too bad, even though you're still basically using them to steal from their own lands. And we've got a worm! Oh, that's a dragon. Not a dragon, but they do grow, very much like in Dungeons and Dragons, they do grow in size and become different things. I also don't really know how this is going to go, so let's not cast that for right now. Ooh! Well. Well. What? I don't know what that is. If it is once per encounter, why don't I have it? Is it once per level? Because that might be it. Let's see. Can you do that? 60% chance to. That's based on Constitution there. Or actually toughness, that's the name. So that's a call, that's a cast. So let's try get you healed. And that is 34 damage. And that's a blind and flank, so that's pretty good. You can try and bring, well, you just can attack. They're all very injured anyway. Okay, Shoti finished their ability. They are pretty tough. Very resilient to fire. There it is. That was pretty good. Okay. We really need a thief.
All right.
We really need a thief. What do we have? Flint and Trader. Flint and Steel and the other thing. Do we get these automatically? Because I barely clicked on that. Oh, and there's the... Oh, no, we killed the boar. We absolutely destroyed the boar. And we have a lumin... Oh, nice stuff. Scrolling of minor healing. Scroll of minor healing, I should say. And another note, weather journal page. Whatever Odedizi did to that last batch, it's working. We're seeing much higher concentrations of essence in the harvested Adra. I only wish he'd let the rest of us in on his methods. One of our Wana workers got the jolt of his life transporting one of the crates, and that's on top of the one that got blinded last week. All Odedizi has to say for himself is that they were careless. I'm the one paying these islanders' families out of my own pocket. At this rate, I'm going to be the one idiot who comes out of this whole enterprise with less money than I started. Yeah, there's always somebody that happens to have that, and I think you might have been that. Have been that, because you're probably dead by now. Anyway, we're out of time for the day, so let's figure out if he's dead or not next time. For right now, Colonel RPG, bump it. What? I was doing I'm doing another Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2, and I was doing a sort of a shorter outro right there. I was gonna just say, Colonel RPG, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Thank you so much. See you next episode. But whenever I do those sort of outros, it's always in Divinity Original Sin 2. And I was gonna say Bumpy McSquigum's name there. He's not with me now, but he is with me in spirit. He's also playing this game. You might want to check him out. He's doing a playthrough. I haven't watched his very first episode, so I don't remember what his class is, but I did watch a couple already, and you should check him out, check his channel out. But for right now, thank you so much for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you once again, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.